Yes, happy Monday, everyone. We're going early and we're going live, and we got the links in the chat for Chrome Dog and Scrappy and Sauce. That one's pinned. My own book. Uh, Forget exactly what this is, but check it out. Good afternoon. Yes. Just a little change. Little change. Um, Change indeed. Pink Floyd's one of those you just can't play. But looking for the change. Change in the weather. What a year this week's been. You ever feel like that? Hello, everybody. It's good to see everybody. Well, at least Omer out in the chat. We'll go a little early today because I have a meeting at 6, and it'll take me about 10 minutes drive over there. But that'll get started a little early. Congratulations. Happy birthday to Dr. Joe Medicine Crow, the last living Plains Indian war chief and World War II veteran. He turned 102 years old on last Tuesday. 102 years old. If you knew you were going to live to be 102. Now, Rob Ewing, this is a little early for him, but Rob will be in here. And we'll be talking about his book, which launches on the channel tomorrow. We'll be going early, like 3 o'clock tomorrow, with Kelsey Shannon. Talk some Nexus, talk some comics. And then we'll have Rob's launch of Scrappy and Sauce launching over on Fun My Comic and celebrating Shadowhawk's 2-year anniversary, co-hosting with me on the channel. Woohoo! We are on episode 753 and climbing into the stratosphere. Rob's been working on some stuff for me. Speaking of old people, how do you say it? Rashomano. Okay, that's his first name. Excuse me. Tatsun Nagaro. Okay. Something like that. A professional wrestler and actor from Taiwan. He's 104 years old. And he doesn't look like this. It's not a modern day, but maybe you've seen him in something. I don't know. He's 104 years old though. Like a big guy like that, just I thought this was cute. Undercats. Oh, I saw where they were giving Garfield, like it making his paw prints for the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Really? Okay. Guess there's some Garfield fans out there. Beach towels, Blood Round Beach towels, 30 by 63. How about that? Now we're making beach house. Well, Geronimo draws this anyway. Or Geronimo Joe? Let's see. Alterna Comics. Let's just say Alterna. Toma Reckoning, Dio's book, 1 through 3. Catch it up. Another great, there's some great projects. I was looking at, dropping some link. Check out the link down below. Most of them will, if not all of them today, will probably be Fund My Comic. Yeah, that's kind of a Bigfoot homage here in Mid Stride. I did something similar with Bog. That swamp thing there. I like that. Mike Walters in the house. Hello. It's good to see you, Mike. Thank you for dropping by as always. All right, I guess let's see. 12 years ago, Bernie Wrightson passed away. Did not know that Steve Lytle did Red Sonja, but he's there on the correct credits. And I'm not sure who published this, actually. Roy Thomas, Steve Lytle. Huh. Interesting. $2.95. So it's not like a big book. Did not know Steve Lytle did that. I got to meet Steve Lytle, which makes it more precious to me because he's been passed away several years ago now. Generally a nice guy, and his wife was pregnant with their first child when I met him. She was there with him. She was lovely too. Gardner Fox, heavenly birthday today. Golden Age Flash, Sandman, Hawkman, Dr. Fate, Starman, Justice Society of America, Golden Age Atom, Batgirl, Justice League of America, co-creator. All those. Co-creator of all those. How about that for a resume? I think it's Captain October. He's been, I showed one yesterday. He's been posting some Ogoki covers. They did have some nice covers. Hey, Dark. It's good to see you. Lido was pretty awesome. Yeah, I saw Lido stuff. Hey, Caleb. I saw Lido and actually bought a page of Titan's artwork, and he actually did me a commission of the Beast and put a little wasp in there flying around. And on his short band, it said "Hang 10." It was very nice. It kind of like crew cut Beast, crop cut Beast. I knew him from his Legion stuff and even earlier stuff than that. He started out with Independence, which a lot of comic creators do. They start out with the independent stuff. I got to interview Rebel Comics artist, and he was from where was he from? Vienna. Did I don't think I've ever, maybe once before. maybe. It's amazing. You can. I thought this was a great Wolverine cover without having Wolverine in it. Wow, his claws. Ghost Rider. It's a pretty badass cover. I like that. Oh, an early start date. Yeah, because I've got a meeting tonight, and then later I got to be on Jay Kreger, but that's much later after my meeting. Just want to make sure that I can leave here a little early, and still get a couple hours in. You know. Let's see. Let's get this bit of business out of the way. Well, a downsized. What the hell? All right. Downsize my freaking screen, or brought up another screen and then threw this one down. Let's see. Well, you don't need to know the details anyway. Okay. Just bring this up. You don't get enough airplay for Doc. So why is this bringing this up like that? Well, I guess it always comes up like that. All right. Eventually, there we go. Slow ass theater. That's what I'm going to change the names to. Just a couple of campaigns I wanted to feature on. Damn Dirty Thing being one of them. Oh, they're on Fund My Comic right now. And one other. Chrome Dog, number 1. Second chance offer over there. Katie in the house. Hello, Katie. Might as well say great night for her. It's, welcome to the show, White Nipple.
Yeah, sorry about that. Looks like I'm going to be white nipple until I can reload my icons into Samsung Internet now, because I don't get the option for Chrome. And I don't get the option for Chrome, but it popped me up a new one today for Samsung Internet. So apparently, is it working? How do I sound?
Beautiful.
Okay, well, maybe we'll have to go with this one from now on.
Check out Chrome Dog over there. Of course, Justin helped me put up my campaign. Did a wonderful job on that. Justin K. Sweet over there. He's an admin over there at. But I don't see a trailer up here, so that's fine. Yeah. Just thought I'd give him a shout out on his campaign. Of course, Rob Ewing will be joining us. Hello, Katie. He will be joining us shortly. I've started, but not really got into Blackula.
It was a classic.
And there was a follow-up to Blackula too.
Oh, really? Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I wasn't sure either. And I sent this to Katie. I thought there's only one way out. I must sleep for 1,000 years. Some days you feel like that, right? Today's been one of those strung out days. Back once, back twice, back often. A damn dirty thing. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, let's get that audio book. I'd like to, Definitely
Back and
like
take back
that.
breaks.
Yeah. On this date in 1896, a 7-ton chandelier
Hey,
fell
Dark A,
from the
Homer Glitch. Sorry.
fell from the ceiling of the, let's see if I can get this right, Palace Garnier in Paris. Miraculously, only
Excellent.
one person was killed. It was widely believed to have inspired Gaston uh, Leroux, I guess, for the memorable scene in Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, okay.
When he cuts the chandelier, but that was actually based on an actual event that happened today back in 1896.
Very nice.
See, we
And I believe
bring
that
you the
was
latest.
the Palais de something or another. Grandeur. I don't know. Something like that.
Today's one of my favorite comedian. Man, he's looking old there. But anyway, Dave Thomas from SCTV. Today's his birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Along with Jimmy Stewart, by the way.
Oh, well,
Today's his
happy
birthday.
birthday.
Heavenly. Well, you see.
I'm
Yeah.
getting up there.
Here's a behind the scenes shot in 1968 of Planet of the Apes. I still prefer these old makeup to the new ones, although I've told the new Planet of the Apes movie is not that bad, but I just like the classic ones. I just do over the newly made ones. And I think it's more of the storytelling, but it's also the effects too. I think this was very effective makeup that still holds up today. But then I just may be an old stick in the mud.
Yeah. There was a
Thank
great
you. Thank you,
Planet
Katie.
of
Have a good night and sweet dreams.
Night, Katie. There was a great Planet of the Apes meme I came across the other day. And said, in the 70s, we got Planet of the Apes. 3/4 of the movies with shopping trips and joking around and blah, 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 all this other, mundane stuff. The last 7 minutes of the movie was the most heartbreaking hell you could possibly see. And they show them shooting the mother and the baby. And
Oh, I watched
I,
that recently. Yes, I will see you tomorrow, early tomorrow,
bye,
for
Katie.
Tavern Tuesdays, where she's building a tavern for her D&D. This
Oh,
very
cool.
long thing here is for the Amazon link that will take you to see Melvin. Melvin
That is
2.
one hell of a link.
That is one hell of a link. That's an Amazon link, yeah. But Melvin 2
Melvin.
up over there, he's no longer crowdfunding, so I guess we got to drop this god awful big, whatever. So,
Hey, that's all right.
you
And I got my
that's okay.
Melvin Zero in the other day. Perfect shape. Thank you, Timothy.
Yeah, it looks stunning. Katie got hers in and was very proud of it, and it does look awesome.
Yes, it does. Great color
Yeah.
palette too, man. Reminds me of the old school comics. I
And
like
that's got Rob Ewing artwork on it. And we will
it.
be talking to
Yes, it
Rob
does.
Ewing here. One of my favorite movies of all time. Bullet. Steve McQueen, King of Cool.
Oh, I can't watch that movie. They spelled it wrong.
Just close your eyes. Now, I actually
I
got
was
a couple
thinking
of these.
about that the whole time.
I
Sorry,
actually
go ahead.
got a couple of these on seasons on disc, but I barely, if ever, maybe on PBS. Do you remember Danger Mouse on PBS? Maybe.
He's the greatest. He's fantastic. Wherever there is danger, he'll be there. He's the ace. He's amazing. He's the strongest. He's the quickest. He's the best. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse.
Yeah, I remember this one. I don't remember what channel I watched it on.
Probably PBS, I would think, because that's straight out of the UK, right?
Maybe.
Yeah. And, I wasn't overly impressed. I mean, I usually like animated things. I only got a couple of seasons of it, although there were a lot of episodes in those 2 seasons.
Right.
AC/DC touring again, Back in Black yesterday somewhere. I mean, Gleckstenkirchen something.
Okay.
I don't know, overseas somewhere. Okay.
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Sounded like
Probably
somewhere
over
in
in
Germany or
Germany.
something.
I don't
Lecter
know. Yeah.
chicken.
I was really surprised by this.
Hey,
The other day, yesterday or the day before, was the anniversary of Mount St. Helens erupting, and Olympus made an ad out of it. When the world around you is exploding, there's one camera you can trust not to blow a shot. That's kind of tacky, isn't it? There were
Gable.
actually people killed in that eruption, but hey, what, too
Hey, you
soon?
gotta make money.
Oh yeah, well, and people like I still remember the thing on it. Where's Carrie? I've got a cosplayer here with Jimmy Palmiotti and his wife that draws Amanda that draws Harley Quinn. Amanda
I
Connor.
have not seen Carrie yet this evening.
Well, she missed out.
Yeah.
You watch it on replay. Today's the birthday of Pat Bomber Roach, born in 1937. It's his heavenly birthday. He died in 2004. Now he was the bald guy, the bald German, among others, that fought with Indiana Jones. Remember that? And then
okay.
he gets in the propeller.
Yep.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal scene.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. Scream Blackula Scream is the sequel to Blackula. There's a poster. Scream Blackula Scream. And I believe Pam Grier was in that one. I'm going to watch both of those back to back. I'd forgotten that there was a sequel, if I ever knew it. There's Carrie. Yeah, he hasn't downloaded his icons yet. So yeah, he's going to be white nipple. He's nothing he can do about it today, Gary. You just missed the Harley Quinn that I put up. Cosplayer. To go back and watch that on replay. Released 73 years ago, Looney Tunes classic Rabbit Fire, 1945.
Wait, Carrie.
Oi, Sabaloy.
Oh.
Say it's duck season, and I say fire.
That's where they have the, it's rabbit season, it's duck season.
Yeah.
Released 73 years ago. 73 years ago.
Wow.
Today.
That makes me feel old.
Well, it was around even when you were born. So
yeah, it was old when I was watching as a kid.
It was old when you were young, yeah.
Yeah, Scary.
Adam
I'm a
West.
white nipple right now. No, I just had to come into the stream a different way, so my icons are not loaded up. Sorry, dear.
Does Shadowhack have a laptop now? Yes, he does. He does not have it all. Yes.
No, it's just not all set up yet. Stupid things and money.
Get in the closet, man. Oh, Anthony Zerby, 88 today.
Yeah. Oh, is that okay? I know that guy. I didn't know that was his name. He's been in a ton of stuff.
Wasn't he in Rooster Cogburn?
God, dude. Yeah, he was in.
Yeah, he's
God, so
usually
much
plays
stuff.
a villain, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was
Yeah.
a pretty good bad guy.
88 today. Cool. He was in Cool Hand Luke, the Omega Man. The Omega Man was with Charlton Heston. Papillon, which was with Steve McQueen and Richard Crenna. The Laughing Policeman, Star Trek Insurrection, True Crime, Dead Zone, The Matrix Reloaded, License to Kill, First Deadly Sin, Rooster Cogburn, Dog Soldiers, Harry O, How the West Was Won, Hawaii Five-0, Cannon, Kung Fu, and many, many others. Yeah. Lizard representation, and I have a good one for you today, Lorenzo. Where has Lorenzo been after
I
all?
don't know.
Okay.
I haven't seen Lorenzo lately. Hope he's all right.
Moving on up.
Not quite yet, Carrie. I'm still working on it. But hopefully soon.
Yes, definitely a definitive the definition of a character actor. Yeah. But I would say a little bit more. He's kind of been a leading villain type. I know seems like he was in one of those after Star Wars movies that where he kind of had a scarred face or something and played in the sort of sci-fi opera.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, Eric says Lorenzo has been a bit under the weather lately. All right. Well, thank you for letting me know, Eric.
Well, yeah, that's what I've heard. Yeah. Today is the third Doctor Who, John Pertwee. He died on this day. Sort of the
Jeez, rub
anniversary
it
of
in,
God.
man. God.
What, too soon?
Maybe. Could be too soon.
You know, I got to thinking, I grew up on Dick Cavett's show.
Oh, yeah, I remember watching that.
Dick Cavett? Now, here he is later in life here, and he's interviewing James Earl Jones. But yeah, Dick Cavett, I mean, he could conduct a good interview. So,
oh yeah, he was real good.
Scrappy and Sauce will be launching tomorrow on the 4:00 Shadow. So it goes live tomorrow, as far as I know, on our show. But we will have Rob on as soon as he gets home from work and in here. He'll be coming on here we did go early today. No, not Dick Cabbage. Dick Cabbage. His name's right there in the bottom. Read. But yeah, I got to thinking, you know, I grew up on Dick Cavett interviews with all kinds of people, you know.
Oh yeah, he had everybody on that show.
You know, there's an
everybody that was anybody.
You know, there's an unfinished film out there, Beast Wolfman versus Godzilla. That was being worked on in 1983.
Okay.
Did you know that?
Sounds like the werewolf. Sounds like the Wolfman's a bit outclassed, but okay.
All right. Well, let's take a look. Here's a short clip from the unfinished film.
Oh, Wolfie got big. Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, Wolfie's big. Yeah. Whoa. Oh. We got him right in the tush, I think, with the atomic breath. That makes a difference. Yeah, it looks like he's had it. I mean, once you get the atomic breath, you know.
Yeah, he's not looking so good.
Yeah, I mean, this almost reminds me of Power Rangers, you know?
A little bit, yeah.
It is in suits, you know, of course.
Well, of course.
But I'd absolutely watch that. Absolutely. Here's a transformation scene from
Thanks
it.
for all the links, Omer.
Yeah, and go up top. I've got some links up there of my own. Uh-oh. Now this kind of reminds me of American Werewolf in London transformation.
A little bit.
Done around the same time. Cheaper budget, of course.
Not quite done as well, but pretty good.
Uh-oh. Shouldn't have done that.
Done made him angry.
Look at that.
That face.
That's me. If like when I see the pizza tonight, I'm gonna look pretty much like that. If they have pizza, I'm gonna go, yeah, baby, show me the pizza.
Homer is a beast with the links today. Kick it.
Gotta kick it. They got sign up for Magnificent Bastards, by the way. Just letting you know, I'd already signed up for it, so I've been signed up for a while.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I think on Insta today or Twitter, one or the other.
Here's a Mexican alligator lizard. They are endangered species, but hey, what isn't nowadays, right? There he is. Quite pretty, actually, for a little lizard.
Yeah,
he seems like he's a little slow moving. I don't know. But man, nice detailing and stuff. Very nice color.
Yeah. Cute little guy.
Yeah, almost like a skink and a gecko. I don't know.
Yeah, little both. Little column A, little column B.
Yeah. What it be, homie? You want to see a Jason Bascom piece he did? Here you go. In color. Blank cover with Batman.
Yep, I saw that one.
You did? Nice, huh?
Yep. Very nice. Little Frank Miller style.
How did okay. I don't know how you get Frank Miller out of that, but you know, we'll go with it, sure.
That was a Batman from Batman Returns. Where the Dark Knight Returns, the book. It was done in that style. I don't know how you don't see that.
Well, I still see the Sam Keith influence. You know, maybe that's it. It's kind of overshadowing what he's trying to do with the maybe the Miller look. I'll take a look at it a little later.
That just needs some new glasses.
Yeah, maybe. But Uh, hmm. Yeah, Julie Newmar. How about that?
No. Well, hello. I was gonna guess Julie just from the leg. Girl had some pins on her, boy. Whew.
Yeah, man. She had long. She was quite tall, wasn't she? Like about 6 foot. I mean,
Something
fairly
like that.
young, fairly when
Yeah.
she was young, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, she was a dancer, dude. She was a tall girl.
Natalie from Facts of Life, her birthday. She also is voicing Velma in Scooby Doo from 2022 to 2015. 58
Oh yeah,
years
yeah,
young today.
yeah. She's been
58
doing
years
Velma
young.
for a little while.
Hmm. Yeah, had a good little run on it. All the girls there. And that's kind of what she looks like today. Wow. 58. She's catching up with me. Also, Cher's birthday today. She was born in 46.
Wow,
78 years
getting up,
old today.
getting up there.
Yeah. 28 years ago, John Pertwee passed away. I mentioned that, but 28 years ago, just to let you know. Yeah, what turned that on to me was they were having a showing apparently, and I saw the screen Blackula scream, and I was like, wait a minute, I think it's just called Blackula. That must be sequel. I think that first Marvel magazine I had, it had something on Blackula.
Oh really?
Speaking about Blackula, this is my recommendation for today. Nice black cover. I've got one. Very hard to get this in 9.8. I mean, I'm sure some people save some copies and stuff because this is like early 2000s, like 2007, but Justice Society of America #4. And a lot of these Alex Ross covers are black.
Yeah.
But boy, if you can get them in top notch shape now and just save them, you might have something because you got wonderful covers like this, and they're just condition sensitive, and it's a good read, I'm sure. Uh, how do you say his name? I always want to say Geoff Johns.
Jeff.
Jeff. Okay, Jeff Johns wrote it, so it's probably
Yeah, it's
pretty
just
good.
a weird spelling.
Yeah. Geoff. Roadhouse, starring Patrick Swayze, came on 35 years ago, 1989.
Yeah, I
All the
think they
women
just
were
did a
happy.
remake of that last year too.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Series finale of Fantasy Island 40 years ago, 1984 is when they shut down Fantasy Island. Stevie Wonder's "You Are the Sunshine of My Life" was #1 in 1973 on the Hot Billboard 100. Paul Simon released the song "Kodachrome" 51 years ago in 1973. That's a good song.
Good song.
The disco film "Thank God It's Friday" premiered in theaters 46 years ago, 1978. Don't know that I've ever seen that.
Probably not. It's disco on my end anyway.
Peter Gabriel released his 5th album 38 years ago, So, S-O. L.A. Law aired the finale aired 30 years ago. They had a pretty good run, didn't they? L.A. Law for about 10 years.
Homer, it's Jeff Johns, not
Jeff Johns.
John Geoff.
Goofball. Released the song "Invisible Touch" 38 years ago, 1986. The season finale of Water Texas Ranger aired 23 years ago, 2001. With Chuck Norris, of course. Over the Hedge. I remember when that came out. Over the Hedge opened in theaters 18 years ago, 2006.
Yeah, I think I watched that one with my kids.
I like that anime. Yeah, I mean, when it came out on disc, I bought it.
Oi Oi Cable. That was there.
Yeah, that is a good album, I think. Mhm.
Yeah, that's a good one. I kind of like all Peter Gabriel stuff though.
The Da Vinci Code came out 18 years ago in 2005.
Ah, shit.
Uh-oh. Well, here's one you may have totally forgotten about. I know I did. 2-hour movie, I guess because it was just a movie. Knight Rider 2000. Any of you remember that? Knight Rider 2000 with David Hasselhoff revising his role. I think I watched it. Knight Rider 2000, 1991, a futuristic spinoff from the TV series that ran from 82 to 86. It reunites crime fighter Michael Knight, played by David Hasselhoff, with his talking computer, William Daniels, which is re-outfitted, damn pop-ups, in a war against gun runners and rogue cops. Totally different look with the red. That just doesn't do it for me. The styling and everything. How they thought that Knight Rider 2000 was going to go anywhere with that look. Don't ask me. I mean, the back and forth light in front was red. Red against red's not going to show up against like red against black, which was kind of Cylon-y. You know, I don't know. Any of you remember that? Interesting. I read all that just silently to myself. Kit was gay, but cool because he was a car. Okay. Did he get with some VW or something that I don't know about? Anyway. Moving on. Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, opened up 19 years ago in 2005. As if anyone cares anymore. But, you know, it's better than, you know, I wouldn't see it at theater. I wouldn't see all those. Of course, Jacqueline Kennedy passed away today, 64. No, yesterday, as a matter of fact. Yesterday in 1994 at age 64. That seemed very young. Shrek 2 premiered 20 years ago in 2004. What happened to you, Shadow? Die Hard with a Vengeance premiered 29 years ago, 1995. Season finale of Murder, She Wrote aired 28 years ago, 1996 on TBS. Star Crunch from Little Debbie made its debut in 1972. Yeah, I grew up on those things. Hell, sorry I'm late. I was mowing the lawn. Wow. What an excuse. But, you know, we'll take it since you're, you know, our guest star, I suppose. Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Yep,
Classic,
I remember that.
classic sci-fi movie, right?
Yes,
Anniversary of its release 66 years ago in 1958. It's good. It's you know, it's okay.
yeah, I mean, it's not spectacular, but it's a fun movie.
Yeah, it's okay. Guess who's 75? Michael Berryman. Do you know him? 75
Michael
today.
Berryman. I know the name.
Bam.
Oh, yeah.
75 today. He's a conehead without any prosthetic.
I'd really appreciate it if you didn't mention this. I could use my teaching job.
Not to be indelicate. Yeah. Was that a one-liner?
Yeah, that
Sounded
was
like
from
it ought to be.
Weird Science. He was one of the bad guys, and after they bitch
Oh,
him
was
out,
he?
yeah,
Oh,
they
okay.
get ready to send him on his way. He gets all humble. He's like, "Oh, could you please not tell anybody about this? I don't want to
Oh,
lose my
that's
teaching
right.
job."
Yeah. It's been a while since I've watched Weird Science. Speaking of Weird Science, this is the latest sort of Bride of Frankenstein that Tim Vigil's been working on. Hey, Rob.
There he is. There he was.
Little Tata. Well, he's still here. I just thought we'd look at Tim Vigil's piece there for a second.
Yeah, let's look at Tim's piece. Hi, guys.
Little Tata's there. I get a Bernie Wrightson feel off of this with all the stuff in the background. Okay. Sort of the Frankenstein.
Oh yeah. Looks like Tim was really channeling his Bernie on this one.
I think he was, yeah. Actually, I don't know if you caught it, Shadowhawk. Today is the anniversary. It's been 12 years since Bernie Wrightson passed away today.
Drawings can't get you in trouble with YouTube, can they, Rex?
She's shrouded.
I swear I saw some bush there.
You saw nothing. Look at this great drawing by Rob Ewing.
You saw what you wanted to see.
That's right. He was projecting.
This may be true as well.
We'll turn out the lights. The party's over. Rob's here. I guess you just got in from work, huh, dude?
No, I'm off today. I just got back from vacation. I was on vacation for a week. That's why.
That's right.
No one was around. That's why I wasn't around much.
Yeah. Where did you go, if you don't mind me asking?
Cancun.
Did you really?
That's the first time I ever been to Cancun. Second time I ever saw the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah.
My son-in-law decided to take me and my wife to Cancun for a vacation. It was nice.
The color of the water was spectacular, wasn't it?
Beautiful.
Yeah, I've seen the Gulf water down there.
Yeah,
but
Cancun.
Not from
gorgeous.
Cancun though.
Beautiful.
I got to snorkel there back in I think it was early 2000s. I went right before it exploded for spring break, and it was just beautiful little town.
Are you starting to get excited about the launch of your book tomorrow?
You know, I am. I'm nervous because this is really my first launch.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to earn, $25 or $2,000. Who knows? I'm just kind of.
Boy, if I'm going to have a bowel movement in my pants if you do 2,000, but it's possible.
Woohoo!
Huh? We'll make that a stretch goal. We'll make that a stretch goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make Rex and Rob change their pants. Come on, people.
That's right. Come on, people. Let's get with it. Yeah.
But hey, we'll get you the Rex Flex tomorrow there, Rob. You ain't got to worry about it.
Yeah, we'll try. Yeah. Let's watch the trailer, and I apologize ahead of time for the Yeah. I like the music.
Thanks. It's an old 80s band. It's an instrumental from an old 80s band. I don't remember.
Well, yeah, I've been on streams where they've actually, played that in a video or something they made. So, okay, so you're asking for 1,250. I think that's a good goal, actually.
Yeah.
May, June, July. So for a couple of months, I think that's doable, man. It's it's looking good, man.
Hope so. Yeah.
Yes, you're
I
looking
guess
good,
that's
man.
about it, right? We got the trailer, a couple pieces of art, and that's about it, huh?
Well,
Up here.
I'm just like when I was putting it all together, I was like, what do I add? What do I put in that people are just
Mhm.
gonna like say, man, I need that because
Well,
I have a lot of
I
Go
mean,
ahead.
it's kind of like Dillard says, don't put anything up that doesn't, that isn't great. And, of course, and, uh, yeah, I mean, you could have probably shown some more art, but you can always add to the campaign after it launches. The main thing, and Shadowhawks has drilled this into my head, is to have what the book is about. Now, I don't know if you've got that up here, sort of like a little synopsis about what the book's about.
Yeah,
But
and I
you're
did. I put that in there somewhere,
okay.
and when I um, sent it in to get looked at, get approved, they sent it back and said, "Oh, you can only put this much in this area," and I'm just like, so I had to kind of like, I don't know, talk about other things. But if you guys can tell me where to put it, I'll throw that in there, man. I'd love that.
Okay. Follow the adventures of a scrappy teen girl and her Bigfoot bodyguard as they embark on an interdimensional quest of mystery through South Dakota. Yeah, I will be interested now. Is this kind of like an add-on to the one you've already published, or is it kind of a
It is.
redo, a
No,
reimagining?
it's more of an add-on.
Okay.
So the one that you got, that was like, what is that? Like 10 pages, 18 pages
Should I
tops, like
spoil it
maybe
and say
14.
what happens at the end of it?
Yeah, you can.
Well,
So
I think a
after that, the adventure begins.
okay, I think a portal opens up, right?
Right. So the big premise basically, what we can talk. Big premise is the reason no one can see Bigfoot is because some Bigfoots are able to interdimensional travel. They're just able to just disappear through dimensions. And so you'll see Bigfoot. Oh, there's Bigfoot. Oh my God, there he is in the woods. Oh, then he's gone. Where'd he go? He can portal travel. So that's kind of like this is a silly premise, but
Well, I mean, that's
yeah, it's
what they're
fun.
trying. When you listen to Coast, they were talking about that last night. Bigfoot, sightings a little bit last night because Connie, what's her name, was on there, sort of ghost hosting, and she's done a lot in the Bigfoot community, of course, investigating that. And yeah, that's one theory, right? That there's sort of like can slide into this dimension from another dimension,
Right.
and that's why they kind of haven't been confirmed or caught. Rob Ewing has been publishing comics since the late 1990s. His first book, Kelly Bale, by Atlantis Publishing, was where his love for sequential art blossomed. He currently works as penciler, inker, and colors for many talented writers. Wow. I guess that would include me, huh?
Yeah, it would include you.
$15 for the first big issue. And you say that's going to be how many pages, Rob?
32 pages.
32 pages, full color?
Full color.
Okay. Are you going to do the colors, or who's going to do your colors?
I did the whole thing. I did the writing, the lettering, the inking, the penciling. Yeah.
Book is 95% finished, right?
It's finished.
Is
So
it?
when I wrote that, it was 95% finished.
You
It's
do,
finished.
I've read the first one that you sent me, And I enjoyed it. I loved it. I you know now what is your company name? Ewing Comics?
Yeah,
Yeah. Uh,
yeah, that's a play on my last name.
Kind of reminds me of the Vertigo logo that used to, or is it Vortex? Maybe it's Vortex.
Oh,
So Rob,
Scrappy and Sausage,
this sorry.
first big issue and digital copy together, $18. Just running down the tiers here, and then 2 Scrappy and Sauce issues plus the digital
Yeah.
is 30. So very, and then we have $100 for the original art of the cover.
yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah. So now, are all the interior pages, are they done? You did the cover traditionally. Are you going to do the?
You
Is all
know,
the
I did
interior?
the I
Is
did
that
the
digital?
cover. There is a couple of few interior pages that are done traditionally. Most of
Okay.
it's most of it's just scanned back into in the computer and colored. So there are
Okay.
some traditional stuff in there.
Now,
I
you
guess
going to add that later to the campaign?
I could,
Or
yeah,
yeah. Oh,
yeah,
I think I would, just to make sure that I hit my goal, and raise the funds that I need.
yeah.
If you're willing to part with it.
Oh, I would be.
Yeah.
I'd be okay.
Art looks great, Rob.
Thank you.
Almer says. Just shared the link to your campaign and comic related madness Facebook group, Rob,
Thank you, Carrie.
over there on Facebook. Yep. Get some extra eyes on it, ready for the launch, right?
Like I
Yeah,
need
when
all the eyes you can get, right?
cloaking device, yes. Mhm. I didn't realize till I looked at that little Dick Cavett type thing interview. He was interviewing James Earl Jones. And James Earl Jones was a stutterer, that he
Oh,
stutters. And so he's never been really confident about it, his voice. I agree that is too low. That is too low. A price to put
really?
on that cover.
Okay.
You'll
Maybe
sell out.
I'll
You'll
change it.
sell it quick. If I had the money, I'd buy it at that, Rob. That's saying a lot. Not that I don't enjoy your work. It's just money's
Well,
tight.
thanks. I'll send you a print.
Oh, well, I appreciate it. You do a lot for me already.
Sorry, I jumped out there, Rob. Meant to ask
Yeah,
you.
what
Is
happened,
there
Shadow? What happened, man?
my internet. I got a giant storm rolling through.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. Meant to ask you. Is there any copies of the first book left? And then can I get one?
Oh yeah, I could get you one. Sure.
Sweet.
Now,
Just let me know what you need for it, Rob, and I'll PayPal you or whatever.
if you send it to him now, he's going to be upset if it's all accordion like mine was.
I learned my lesson.
Yeah.
I'll make it. I'll tighten it up.
Yeah. I mean, for Shadow, I didn't care because it was all free, But yeah, you had took both of them there in like a bubble thing, but with no stiff anything, and it was like, yeah, it got multiple bins, But
It
that's
did.
fine.
Oh man.
Oh yeah,
All right.
it got trashed. But
all right. No,
you got to put some cardboard in there with it.
I might even throw it in a Gemini mailer for you. I might even do that.
No. Throw it. Yeah, do it for Shadowhawk. He'll be like, "What is this?" If he gets his like that. I didn't care because it was free. I wasn't expecting you to,
Rex trying to make me look out like some kind of a snob. I just like perfect copies.
Well, I do. Yeah,
He's a collector.
I do too. But
Collectors have to be have a little bit more. Yeah.
I thought it was very nice of Rob just to send me a copy of those and in any kind of condition. And I sit down and I read them, Rob. I mean,
and I certainly wouldn't complain about a free book, though. I mean, I don't mind. I don't mind paying.
Do I have your address, Shadow?
I'm not sure. You know what? Let me pop it in the back room for you.
8675309.
Do that.
In care of White Nipple.
Yes. Normally it's in care of Shadow, but.
Am I misremembering what? No, I don't think you knew what you were having for dinner. I think it was the night before you grilled. I was going to ask you how the grilling went. I'm sure it went fine.
Yeah, it went. Yeah, everything went good.
Yeah.
Think we did chicken breast that night.
Rob, you had today off from work. Are you going to have tomorrow off?
Nah, tomorrow I'm back. I'm back to work. My vacation's over today. Today's the last day of my freedom. I have to get back to work tomorrow.
Okay. Will you be able to make it like at 4 Central, or is it going to be a little late?
It'd be about 5.
About 5. Okay. Well, we'll be expecting you then. Fine.
Sounds great.
That works out pretty good. We're going to have Kelsey Shannon on at 3, and if we go a little bit late with him, that all the better, you know. And tomorrow is not only your launch, which I'm really excited about, but Shadowhawk's 2nd year anniversary of co-hosting with me. 2 years.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you've got a co-host that, and I mean, it's a daily show, right? I mean, he's been here on Christmas, New Year's, birthdays, anniversaries. You know, he's here for the most part. You know, so he's fallen asleep a few times, but you know, dog tired. But
it's happened. It's happened.
Or things happen. Yeah, you got to deal.
Okay,
with
I think I got you covered in the back room there, Rob.
Yeah, he survived 2 years, right? Yeah. Timothy, where were you when I was featuring your book earlier? What the hell? If you don't know, but Rob Ewing has been working a lot for Timothy Olsen. You did some redraw work for him. You've done a new project called what's the name? Odysseus and what?
Oh, you're talking to me? Sorry, I was eating a cookie. Yeah.
Eating a cookie.
Yeah. Odysseus and Zed. Yeah, that's a great one. That's a great book. And Melvin Zero.
Oh yeah, and Melvin Zero, right? Zed. But now that's not the first thing that you've done for him. You did a little 5-pager, didn't you?
Yeah, we did Zed and Odysseus, and we added to that. That was a nice. That was fun. That one's fun.
Yeah.
Tim always gives me good stuff to do, man. He has a weird sense of humor, which I just love, and so
that's a good way to put it.
We're always doing some fun stuff. Always up to something.
Yeah, he's always up to something. But over there on Amazon, which is a big link that I dropped earlier in the chat, just have to go back here and there. Is that it there? That's Homer putting even bigger than me. What the hell? Rocket Red countdown? That's a big one.
I don't know if I would click on that one.
Yeah, I did, you know.
Makes me wonder if Homer is someone else on another channel.
The first word, you know, you click on it and it says, let the sterilization begin. You might want to get off there real quick. There we go. There's the link I dropped earlier. That leads you to the latest Melvin 3 over on Amazon.
Very nice. And if I get kicked again, I'm probably just going to drop back into chat, man. I don't know what's going on.
Are you getting kicked? Really?
Yeah, I did. Every time the wind blows or lightning flashes, the next thing I know, I'm kicked again.
Carrie says, I did the same. Homer with Jason Kreger was auctioning art on Shay's YouTube channel. Birthday girl pleading got me nowhere. Yeah.
This is my birthday.
It's my birthday, right? Yeah.
It was a valiant try, Carrie.
Yeah, good try. Good try. I've not pulled that yet, but yeah. Jason Kreger, speaking of him, I will be on with him tonight on his channel. And I believe, well, if you go up to the top, I have that link up there to the show, I believe. That'll be 10 p.m. my time, 11 Eastern time. So Shadowhawk, I'll have to watch it on replay. I guess Rob will too if he wants to see it. But I will be on with Will and Jay Kreger over there on his. Did you get his Hammer book, Shadowhawk? Because it looked awesome. Or Jawbone Death.
I got both actually. I got Hammer.
Did you? Yeah.
And Jawbone Death. So yes.
All that, and I'll catch Katie's little tavern stream tomorrow and get my hair cut at 8:30.
About time, you old hippie.
I get past that. I guess I'm good to go till about 3, and then we'll have can kind of rest up, till about 3 when we have Kelsey on. And since we had Mike on last, I haven't even asked Mike if he wants to come on. I just thought might concentrate on Kelsey, for an hour.
Yeah, why not?
It'd be nice to have them both on, at the same time. But I pretty much had a good interview with Mike over Nexus, and I thought, well, if I just have Kelsey on, then maybe I can have, a little bit, with the questions not be divided between them, and get get to know you with Kelsey, and then do that, and then maybe next time we can have Mike and Kelsey on or something.
Yeah,
but maybe you'll still be on, Rob, when you come in at 5. I don't know.
Well, that'd be cool.
Yeah. Rex, you ain't paying attention
I think
to the
I'll
chat. Laugh out loud. Oh my God.
I'll probably go on Jason's YouTube tonight and watch you guys. Was that 10 o'clock your time? So that's the same Central, right? You're in Central.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that.
Okay.
So no, wait. See, this is what happens. The chat wants my full attention, and then I've got Rob here. So let's concentrate on Rob. And yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that, Carrie. You're on your own with that. And yeah, Omer, sorry, not paying attention to the chat. I'm trying. What were you saying, Rob? I'm sorry.
I was saying, Jason, the thing you're doing, Jason, tonight, it's 10 o'clock tonight?
Yeah, it's at 10 Central.
Central. Okay.
So for you, it'd be 11. Yeah.
No, I'm in Central. I'm in South Dakota, so I'm
okay, that's right.
Directly below you, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe I'll be on tonight.
You're not below Arkansas.
No, I'm way above. If you go straight down, I hit Texas, and then I can move over a little. I'm actually more over like Oklahoma.
Yeah, you're pretty close to Montana, around there somewhere. Huh?
Yeah.
Probably gets pretty cold up there, huh? During the wintertime?
Yeah, it does. Cold and snowy.
I believe it.
Yeah, I hope you can make the chat tonight and check that out. I don't know what we do. I haven't watched enough. I popped in and said hi to Kreger and Will, and talked to Will on a panel and talked to Kreger on a panel and stuff, but I'm not really, they're drawing. I don't know if they draw and then they have an art giveaway of what they were drawing. I don't know. Maybe Carrie knows. I know it's real late for her or real early, depending on how I don't know how he does things on his Monday stream. Oh, come on, Rex. I'm fluttering my eyes. Aren't you giving me the sweetness to look convinced? Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Nope. Yeah. I talked to him your own on that. I don't have any pull with Kreger except to get on his show and talk some devil flyer. I don't know if it, if I need to be drawing. Certainly have my art desk here ready to go. Be doing something. But what
Well, you
character
could try
or
that.
would you
Flirt
like
with her.
draw? And I'll make something for you for your birthday. There you go. Omar, draw something for your birthday. Is that right, Rex? Don't be a simp. Tell Carrie no. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, oh yeah, this girl Carrie, and I'm sure she loves your stuff, which I know she does.
She's British too. You have to tell him she's British, and that'll change everything.
I don't know about that.
Maybe not.
You could be right. Well, he's married with kids, and but man, yeah, he's a great portrait artist, and he kind of goes heavy metal with his stuff, but he can do some really fine art, and he does sculpting too. Just ask Shadowhawk. Gregor's pretty awesome,
Yeah, Gregor does some cool stuff.
Yeah, but now so are you, Rob. Let me go over here and find some of the stuff that you've done recently for me and remind people of your awesomeness. How's that?
That sounds good. So Carrie, I was gonna send you a book, but I never got your address. You're supposed to drop it on my Instagram or X or something, and I never.
Oh, there you go. Now, Rob, I've had a little criticism about this.
Oh, okay, cool. Tell me. That's what I want to hear.
From Shadowhawk, and I do agree with him. Can we get the? It was no big deal. Just on the Devil Fly, maybe have his wings upward, out.
Yeah, more extended.
Yeah, Shadowhawk was talking about, as a bird comes in and sort of has the wings kind of scooping, forward,
Nice.
That was kind of what he was saying that you could probably do with, not just have them up, but actually have them, I don't know. The body posture may not be there,
Not throwing peace signs. Have the wings throwing two little peace signs up there, like one of those, like one of those Japanese girls, like in a hentai kind of thing. I'm kidding.
Yes,
kidding. No, that'd be cool. Yeah. That would look cool. Yeah, for sure.
Now I had a question. Did you go to the did you draw the feet of the of
yeah? Oh no! I did draw the feet. I just wanted them more up towards the front of the. I didn't want it to be the same. Yeah, no. No, they're totally. I draw the feet.
The joke was, I was like, did you go to the Rob Liefeld school of feet?
Feet.
But you know what? Yeah. Go Cuber was the same way. He didn't.
Yeah.
He just barely indicated feet, and he said that because your mind can fill in the gaps. Everybody knows what a foot looks like. There's no need to do a detailed foot. Yeah, okay. I can see that.
I know who looks at feet. Come on, guys. Come on. They're hard.
Well, unless
most feet are ugly anyway. I mean, it's really.
You can.
A rare occasion with a girl, but most feet are just not pretty.
That's true.
Yeah, and feet are weird because with your hand, if you put your hand in a certain position, it looks like it does an expression. Feet are like, if you put it at the wrong angle, the person looks like they're quadriplegic. If you put it at they're like throws them off balance at the look.
Yeah,
they're weird. You have to kind of have to find a happy spot on feet and just bam. Okay, there they are. That's it.
Well, I sent you this, which was figures done by the great George Perez. I was thinking that we might do like bookmark sheets or something.
Ooh, did you sent that to me?
Yeah, I sent that to you on Twitter.
I'll have to look at it.
Yeah. George Perez did these, and I thought these would maybe do sheets, maybe with 3 lines of characters and then perforate them. If somebody wants to tear them apart and use them, they can. I don't know. But I thought that might be a good idea, just put a rectangle behind them like they did here and, make bookmarks. And we could do them
Oh,
double-sided.
cool.
We could do one character on one side and one character on the other.
Oh, you could even do heroes and villains.
Or heroes and villains. Yeah, I think we talked about that
Ooh,
too. Yeah.
that's a good idea.
Yeah, a villain on the front and a hero on the back or vice versa.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
that idea.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Cool.
Yeah, and
That'd
I
be
thought
cool.
some of the ones you're working on would actually work out for that, and then of course there's still the reference books that I want to do with all the characters. That's kind of what we're doing here. As well as a jam type thing.
Yeah, I was looking at like the Marvel Encyclopedia reference type guides. I was going to ask you, did you want like a 3-angle thing like they did, front, side, back type thing, and then it's like a little story, their little kind of history on the side? What were you thinking?
Right now, no. I'm just I'm just wanting like charging, or standing, whatever, something where we can compose and use that. I mean,
sure,
some
like
of
just
it will
a
be used.
So reference.
Yeah, we're gonna have multiple. We're gonna have scenes that are actually put in from books that are, I mean, like battle scenes or something. There'll be like 2 or 3 images on like each character. It won't be static. I thought some of those things were kind of static, really, the turnarounds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, where especially the ones that they did on the punch out sheets where they all had the same pose, every freaking character, it just wasn't that interesting. I didn't think, so I kind of want mine a little bit more lively than that, but, let's see, where am I at? Okay. I did send you stuff like that. Yeah, I sent you this poster. I used to have this poster, Rob, by Keith Giffen of the Legion of Superheroes.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean,
oh, that's cool.
You have enough characters, Rex. I think you have more characters coming out of the woodwork than I can. I'm like, oh man, another character. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's a lot of characters in there. Yeah,
and creating more all the time. So, but yeah, get the main characters in there anyway on something like this. Now this has got villains too, so that kind of bolsters it. But there have been a lot of members in the Legion of Superheroes, I must say.
That is
but
true.
I always loved this poster. Didn't know half the characters that was on it. I know more of the characters on it now than I did back then when I got it. Be something if I found that, if it popped up in something, if I still had it, because some certain things have survived. Yeah, what I've been doing, Rob, has been gathering like reference shots, myself for like just various things. Something like, ooh, yeah, I could use that. Oh yeah, that's oh, this is one particular thing that kind of looked like the old. This is that by Alex Ross, but kind of done in it, his just penciled and ink style. Look at that, man.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I mean, sort of just the walk forward, almost like shoot out at OK Corral type thing, where they're just kind of walking forward. I found that more interesting. Hey, Elsie.
Hey,
Rob,
Rex, what's up, man?
Have you met Elsie, my long-term and long-time friend of about 40 years?
No. Yeah, I've been on when Elsie's been on.
Okay, I thought you
yeah,
might have.
yeah.
Um,
How's
thanks,
things been
Shadow.
going for you?
Yeah, I've been going pretty busy a little
Yeah.
bit, you know. Into school with all the kids running around. You know, last night I was with out at youth town and taught my class, and you know, I've been getting over. I just got Sunday was my last day on those antibiotics. Those like sulfur antibiotics, you know.
Uh-huh.
Had to take them for 10 days.
Yeah. Did it
So
relieve?
yeah, I got a little bit. I think I'm gonna be all right.
Yeah. Pretty rough first few days, but then it kind of eased up on you.
Yeah, once they started kicking in, and I had medication to open me up, you know.
Yeah. Uh, we're gonna launch Rob's comic book tomorrow, Scrappy and Sauce.
What's it called? Scrappy insult.
Scrappy and Sauce, kind of. And that sounds like a good opener. If you hadn't seen it, to show the campaign trailer again and to show it off a little bit more. Ewing Comics. I think I got that right.
Yeah, it's correct.
That's got some deep bass to it. I like it.
I was looking for the title.
Oh, that's true. I should throw that in there somewhere, huh?
Yeah.
I will. Right there.
Well, I'm trying to get this. Let's see. I'm on the wrong screen. Scrappy and Sauce right there's the title up above it. But yeah, definitely, if one thing that you could put up there is maybe some more artwork and some of your original artwork that you have, and also, make sure you got a good description of what the book is about. And other than that, I think that's all you need, really. I think you've got a good price point on your book. I think it's going to do well. If you can put some original artwork that's in color a little bit more than what's up there, that would help too. Of course, the black and white stuff's good too. I like your stuff in black and white or color. Actually,
Rex, isn't that kind of what you did? You was adding on as you went, trying to make it, improve it.
Right.
And that's one of the best ways, probably.
Yeah,
of course, unless you got money and you just somebody else do it for you, every bit of it, and you have no input, then that's different. But that's not the case here.
I'm writing all this down so that I can make some little bit of changes, some updates.
There you go. Yeah, good. I mean, I Shadowhawk kind of brought that to my attention. I think he's right about that. Is that well, what's the story about? Because we've looked at various campaigns and it's like, what is the book about? It doesn't really have a good description. Now, D did me a piece here, Rob. I don't know if you saw this. I'm going to use this as a cover for my next book. That hopefully you'll draw the guts to. I think his style,
like it.
I think his style here on the cover will, go good with your style inside.
That is nice.
I mean, this looks like something that you might even do,
I was about to say the same thing. I was like, yeah, that's exactly
Hey,
how I
Rick,
would have shadowed it.
Yeah.
who do you have facing Devil Flyer there?
That's the armor devil flyer there. That's up on the
Okay.
campaign. He asked for a villain, and I said, well, I got a great reference up on the campaign, and that's just what I sent him, and that's who he was going up against. And then again, I come to some of this stuff slowly, Rob, like Elsie was saying, some of the stuff just kind of comes to me slowly, progressively, it's not like,
But
hey, I could do
that's something that everybody ought to be doing, is sharing what you just said, how you went about it, and things that they could do up front now that you've kind of gone through it,
The wings are Omar, the wings on regular devil flyer, no. On the armored up version, yes. They're metal. They're all metal. But now on the regular devil flyer, he actually asked me, is it energy or is it wings with energy? And I said, you do what you want. Now his wife is a colorist, Rob, and she's in the process of coloring that. And he said I could use it any way I want. And I said that can be a cover for my next book. It's good enough to be a good, cover. And then you can do the interiors to the story, And I think and I thought, man, that's so good, because when I look at this, I see Rob, I see your work, I see both styles are, at least that one piece, I'm back home a Reckoning book and I haven't got it yet, so I don't really know his style yet as I do yours. I've seen a few more of your pieces than I have his, but I thought, that's gonna complement good your style inside, and I think that's important, that the cover not just be jarringly different than what you get inside.
That is, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like DC and Marvel, they'll do that, man. They'll put a, Tony Daniels cover on something and some, I don't know, some hack in inside interiors, and you're like, what? I bought the book for the cover, man. Basically, because the inside's not too good. So yeah, you wanted to sync up at least. You wanted to look, like it's
have a real successful book.
Same stuff.
I think both.
And I've heard, they do a lot of pinups, but now we've interviewed a lot of people and asked a lot of questions, got a lot of feedback stuff. And a lot of people, especially in the chat, they're like, I like a cover that kind of goes with the story in the book. Mm-hmm. Often it's just a pinup type thing that has nothing to do with the story in the book. And I can see that. And I can project myself back as a kid when I was buying and like the cover to have something to do with the guts of the book, for sure.
Yeah.
Even if it was done by a different artist.
Because you were reading it, looking at it.
Oh, yeah. I was reading it, yeah. And I've read the first Scrappy and Sauce that Rob's already got one published. And that was published by you, wasn't it, Rob?
Yes, sir.
And when did that one come out?
Oh God, has it been a year and a half? No, okay. Yeah, probably a year and a half since when I finished it.
Okay, probably longer than I've known
you.
Actually,
yeah,
I think you already had it out. Yeah.
I think
late 22 or 23, early 23 maybe.
Around pandemic times.
right
Yeah,
around
right.
that time. Yep.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Um, interviewed a guy from Vienna today. Was it Vienna?
He was cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
Vienna, Austria. He was telling us
Yeah.
all about those Vienna foods.
Yeah. All the foods. Yeah.
Other foods. He didn't mention Vienna sausages in a can at all, though. Those are the only things I know from Vienna sausages. He
They're
didn't
pretty
mention
good,
those
huh?
at all.
If you take them out and rinse them off, they're real good.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah. That just never. Yeah. But all my
You look
family likes it, but I'll do bologna, I'll do potted meat, but I just never for Vienna sausages. No, not a good thing. Nope. I'll pass.
Yeah.
And I've given up on both of the other. I can't even say bologna anymore, really. If I do, I fry it up. Although I won't, I can eat it cold too. Give me some mustard. Psychological, yeah. Rob, tell us a little bit about the book, Scrappy and Sauce. What people will be getting, man. So the adventure kind of began with the last one where they go through a portal, right? Like the Bigfoot character. And somebody asked me this, and I really didn't have an answer. I couldn't remember. Scrappy is the Bigfoot character, right? And Sauce is the girl?
No, sauce is the like I got the sauce squatch. So I basically cut sauce squatch in half.
Opposite. Okay.
Sauce.
I didn't know how to answer them because it's been a while.
Scrappy's the girl. She's a scrappy kid.
Okay.
The whole, it's like she's basically high school girl. Her dad has disappeared, type of thing. Everyone thinks she's kind of like he's like some deadbeat dad, just kind of disappeared. She's living with a wicked stepmother type lady. But she's an avid, because he was an avid Bigfoot hunter, the father. So she's an avid Bigfoot hunter, and she sets a trap. Things happen, and then she meets up with the Bigfoot who can basically travel through portals to different places in the world. So she gets sucked up into this adventure with him. There's some mysteries kind of introduced that are going to be revealed in the second issue. But yeah, it's fun. Couple cool characters in there.
And I mean, at the end of that story, the Bigfoot opens up Sauce. He opens up a portal and they go through it. And like you say, the adventure to this book really begins at that point, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Or am I wrong about that?
No, okay. that is exactly right. So once she's kind of in this she gets taken to this portal, and she has her father's bag, and that's kind of like the red herring through the thing. They're trying to get the secret. There's some secret about this bag, this satchel he has. Come to find out, it wasn't really even that important to the story, but she was more important to the story, I guess. Anyway, but yeah, it was fun. It's a fun story, and I mean, I hope it does well.
Are you going to wait and see how this does? Because it's 100% done. So you got it completely colored as well?
Oh, I have it done. I actually, if all things go well, I should have I actually have it out to the printers. They should be delivering it this week. I only did a trial run. I didn't do too many. I did a few, but no, it's ready to go, and and I hope it does well because I'm already in like 5 pages into the second issue. So
Okay, I was going to ask you about that if you had started on a second issue or if you were
yeah,
kind of wait and see mode.
no,
Yeah.
no. It if it makes $15, I'm still gonna do a second issue. It's just I like this. I just like the characters. It's a fun world building thing. You can't can't walk away from that.
I want to show Elsie your icon. He drew this icon of himself. He looks exactly like this, actually.
I started
It's
to ask you if you drew it.
yeah. I wish I had it. I wish I had the one that he did of me in my Pez cap with beard and mustache back then.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago.
At my
Yeah,
fingertips. Yeah, that was the first thing we just talked about. I just mentioned I'd like to have an infinity cover, and the next day he's like, "Hey Rex, check this out," and it was like me with a little digital pad that had the image over and over and over again of me holding the pad. So pretty neat. I really should have used that on my campaign, Rob.
oh, that'd been cool.
Now you realize that the zigzag. We've already got the zigzag magnet on the campaign for everybody. So everybody's going to get a Rob Ewing zigzag magnet.
Zigzag.
Yeah. And portals play a big thing in my storytelling too. You almost have to have that lion witch in the wardrobe. You almost have to have that wardrobe or that rabbit hole or from Alice in Wonderland, or you have to have that magic mirror that you step through. You have to have that window or that door to start your story. I mean, if you want to tell certain stories, it's just a good device, easy device.
It really is. Yeah, and it's a nice device because you can either use it like scientifically fourth dimensional type things, or you can use it magically. It's magic. And so use science, magic, whatever, sci-fi.
It's different principle. I had one idea this week about I think it was yesterday. This person goes into an old bookstore, right, and opens up a book, and it's got like a folded paper mask. They put the folded paper mask on, and all of a sudden they're transported to somewhere else.
Nice.
So I mean, you can do it different ways. It's you just need a device. Like, I found this stone. You touch the stone, something happens, right? Or look at this. I mean, it goes back. I mean, you can see like Thor. I'm sealed in this cave. Well, here's a stick. I'll strike the rock, and he becomes Thor, right? In his origin story. Magic, like you say,
right?
I'm a firm believer you don't have to explain everything. The reader can kind of fill it in, and if it remains a mystery, maybe that makes the story more interesting. Kind of like Wolverine's
totally
origin.
Agree.
Kind of like Wolverine's origin for like 20 years or more. Everybody was like scratching their head. Who is Wolverine? He's a man of mystery. And it's best that you don't tell his origin story and pin it down, I think.
Right.
It's neat to know that he fought in World War I or World War II or something and tell those stories and give you bits and pieces. Kind of like when they started with the Barry Windsor Smith story of the Weapon X program, right? That's when they really started in Marvel Comics Presents, telling Wolverine's story. But they didn't give away everything, and I don't think you should give away everything. I thought it was fun discovery. There for a while, fandom was trying to figure it out. Who's Wolverine? Who's Wolverine? Is Sabretooth his brother, or is Sabretooth his father?
Or is he Sabretooth's father? Since they've both been so old, that whole dynamic was cool. It was good, yeah.
Well, I mean, like Timothy says, I like Wolverine's origin. Yeah, they probably told a good origin story, and they even had a follow-up origins too. But again, do I need to know that? I whatever. I mean, I give up. I can't win. You know, there's always something.
Right.
It's like people, you know, the people are going to come down on both sides of it. You know, I'm just saying, can we get the point, regardless if you like how they did it or not? Get the point I'm trying to make, which is sometimes it's better to leave it a mystery in storytelling. That because once you pin it down, you're kind of tethered to it.
Yep. You don't give yourself breathing room if you want to. Oh
As a
well, I want
writer.
to change this. I want to change this origin. I want to put a
Yeah.
little. Then you're starting to be like, oh, I have to do a. I have to start a new universe.
Now we know where Nightcrawler came from. Apparently,
Oh,
recently.
so stupid. Anyway, my opinion.
Yeah, but I mean, they did the same thing with Nightcrawler. You know, you got this blue character, and then here's Mystique. She's blue too. Are they mother? Are they? We don't know. But once you pin it down, you're tethered to that one story. If you want to continue with that continuity, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
I think it's better if you just leave it a mystery sometimes, and because fandom kind of has its own way of coming up with is Black Sabretooth his brother or maybe his father, or because
Right.
their age and their healing factors has to come in, and fandom has, and there was many different theories out there. Now that's all done away with. It's pinned down to one thing. How long
Yeah,
can
and
you keep it a secret? You can keep it a secret for decades. They did with Wolverine, and you can keep it. You could have kept it forever. I say, you know, I just don't know. We don't know. Just
and
never tell that
I think
story.
it is good that the fans, you know, fan theories. Sometimes fan theories are better than the writer's new origin story. I'm like, what? There's better stories than this, you know. So I'm with you.
Well, I mean, I just think it makes the character less interesting to me. And I have not read the whole story. I got the gist of it. And I think I've got part of the origins in. I didn't get it in comic book form. I think I got the very first one. Maybe that might have been Old Man Logan too, which is totally different. But it was the origins I got was in Comic Motion, because they were doing those at that time. They were going from panel to panel, reading it for you and acting it out. Have you seen those, Rob? They're on disc. Comic book
Oh
on
yeah,
disc.
I believe so.
I forget what they're called. Shadowhawk, do you know? He might fell asleep.
Oh yeah, Shadowhawk's having some issues.
Hope he's all right.
Well, I'm excited. We'll get Kelsey Shannon on for the very first time tomorrow and be launching your book, Rob, and then celebrating Shadowhawk's two-year anniversary being my co-host on the show. So,
all right. Well, I'm gonna drop out. I'm gonna go eat some ribs. I'm a little hungry.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, do you go with the dry?
That cookie made me hungry.
Do you go with dry rub or soft?
I'm a dry rub guy.
Are you really? Okay. You like a little heat with that?
I do. I put a little bit of. I like a little cayenne and a little red chili powder in there.
Now, if you do that, there's no need for like Tabasco sauce, is there?
Nah, I don't need no sauce on the back end. I'm just fine.
No, I don't need no sauce.
I don't need no stinking sauce.
I don't need no stinking sauce. Badges. Who needs badges? All right, Rob. We'll see you about 5 tomorrow.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Take care, bro.
We'll see you guys.
Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of a bucket of water.
Yeah, I love it.
It looked like Shadow was trying to talk there for a minute.
Okay.
And I couldn't hear him.
No, what it is no, that's not what it is.
I don't know. Because he was doing the same thing Rob was doing when he was talking.
I'll be pretty close to you here Thursday. I got to drive over to Memphis with my neighbor to the cancer treatment place. That's pretty close to where your brother lives, over in Germantown.
In Bartlett, yeah.
Somewhere.
Not Bartlett, but yeah. You'll be out in that neck of the woods.
Yeah, we'll be over there. I don't know how long. It didn't take us that long last time, but last time I think was in December or January. We had to go through all that bad weather to get there.
Yeah. It's going to be hot. That's all.
Yeah. I think Mom said that it was supposed to rain for like 3 days straight, but I mean, nothing in the weather today, nothing in the weather tomorrow.
I think that rain starts Wednesday. Here.
Yeah, it's going to be about 90 here tomorrow.
It was 90 here today.
I think our high was like 88.
At least that's what my vehicle said, 91.
Well, I think it's,
I'm sure it's not the same as the weather station.
yeah. Well, I mean, they don't even get it right, do they?
I don't know.
Again, I'll be on with Jake Kreger tonight on his channel with him and Will. 10 p.m. my time, 11 Eastern. You can go up top. Just look for it if you want to see it. Be talking some Devil Flyer, but before then, I'm gonna get going here in a minute. We got a meeting tonight at Vector.
Good luck on that, buddy.
Gonna go over, that's the way we're gonna clock in is our phone. Probably not tonight, but she's gonna show how to do it. Among others, it's gonna take a little while. I think they're gonna order pizza or have pizza there for us to drink, so that's nice. We got a lot of new people. I don't know that we've got a lot. I think we've got about maybe 8 people signed on at this point. I don't know, but I'm hired and I've taken my drug test. Don't know if that's the result of that, but I guarantee it's clean. So, and I don't know if I told you, they're saying that they might work me three hours in the morning, work day and then go rest up and then work at night. Well, the thing of it is, I'm not opposed to that, but they really are kind of giving me less hours at night. So I'm doing the day and the night to get about the same hours as I was doing just nighttime. Seems like I'm doing more just to get what but we'll see how it goes.
Breaking it up on you.
I just hope that I said sure, I'm fine with that. I'm good with that. We'll see how it goes. I hope I don't have to put on the chemical backpack. I hope I don't have to put the chemical backpack on because that thing's heavy and it sloshes around, and I've done that before. And then we also have a little sort of curvy vacuum cleaner, but it only lasts about an hour. They do some ditches and stuff. I could stand out there and just spray the thing, but I'm not going to do that. I just wonder if I have to get some like waders to do that, to go in the ditches and stuff.
You never know what you find in the ditches, man.
We'll see. It might just have to do with traps. They may want me just to go downwind and set the traps or bring the samples back or something. It's only like 3 hours.
Ready out there in case you run into something you don't like.
Yeah. Like a
snake or something.
Yeah. It'd be an hour there and an hour back, and probably about an hour to go all over town to those 7 different traps and turn them on. I don't know exactly what. I'll find out though. He's definitely going to use me during the daytime for about 3 hours. I think he's going to limit it at first, because I was like, well, what do you want me to do? And, he mentioned maybe spraying a ditch or two. And I'm like, well, I hope I don't have to put that backpack on because I did that in North Little Rock. Right above North Little Rock. I forget what it's called. Went up there a couple times in one year. Now they don't even spray down there. They don't even have a count down there that I know of.
What time you got to meet them out there tonight?
6 o'clock. So I guess we better shut this thing down and get going.
You got to get back and do that 10 o'clock.
Hey, Bob. Say what now?
Then you have to get back to do your 10 o'clock show.
Yeah, I mean, our meeting will be over and I'll have time to rest and, I'll have time to do that. That's later tonight. But definitely if you want to catch me talking about Devil Flyer and I guess drawing, and there's an art giveaway, I think. I'm not sure what they do. I know they're drawing and then maybe they give it away. I don't know.
That's why.
I might mention it, Carrie, but don't hold your breath. I'm definitely going to send with your order some free stuff or whatever. Definitely going to send you one of these Harley Quinn Pez. I might take it out of the package just simply because it's for shipping purposes.
If she doesn't care to get crumpled up, it might protect it on its journey.
Okay. All right. Well, called out again. I can't do it right, so that's fine.
If you bend it over and maybe put a piece of tape on it, it might protect it. If they don't care, I always ask them, man, if I ever sell a Pez, do you care if it's open or not? And if they say no, then I'll put it in there however best way I can.
But that's when you're selling it. If it's a gift, I guess I could send it the way I want, right?
You could not send it at all. It's a gift. You can definitely send it however you choose. You could take the head off and send it if you want to. Send her the head.
Yeah.
Unless she's a Pez collector,
Yeah. Well, I've got some, from those fantasy days. I've got buckets full of nothing but Pez heads without stems.
Put them in a bowl and put them up for auction. You got 20 minutes, man. You get to your meeting.
That I do. So I guess we better bubble wrap. Yeah. I guess we better say the magic words and get out of here then.
That and duct tape. Keep collecting.